Hello, I am Karthikeya. You are watching Straight Up by EdexLive. In an act of solidarity, students from queer collectives of 36 Indian law schools have issued a condemnation statement against the Bar Council of India's resolution on the ongoing same-sex marriage hearing, terming it, and I quote, ignorant, harmful, and antithetical to our constitution and the spirit of inclusive life, unquote. The statement was put out yesterday by students from various national law universities as well as private law institutions like OP Jindal Global University, Haryana, ICFI Law School, Hyderabad, and more. The Bar Council of India on April 23rd passed a resolution urging the Supreme Court to leave the matter of the same-sex marriage to legislative consideration. The statement from the students criticizes this resolution for its disregard for constitutional morality, citation of no real authority, indifference towards the reality of queer and trans people's lives, and overreach of power. Here's what the students have to say.
It is disheartening to see that the BCI would come up with bogus statistics to oppose equal people from getting equal rights. Leaving this issue to the parliament alone would lead to legislative inaction that continually deprives queer people from having normal lives. The BCI needs to understand that the Indian society is not so fragile that it will collapse the moment queer people get the right to marry. The statements that it is making are fueled entirely of a prejudice, because I do not think that there is any empirical data to prove that two women getting married would signal the beginning of Armageddon in the country.
Think of a situation where someone attempts to rob you or snatch away something from you. And what they're snatching away from you is the agency to have personal experiences. That is the life of queer individuals in India. Bar Council's resolution is not only a blow to constitutional morality, it also displays the various forms of systemic discrimination we are susceptible to, where our personal experiences are put to trial. The joint statement to which I am a signatory simply exhibits a condemnation of this bulldozing of our fundamental rights and personal experiences.
One of our main concerns with the Bar Council of India's resolution was the overreach of power involved. As law students, when we first read the resolution, our instinctive response was to go back to legal sources and check if the Bar Council could actually do what it had done. Now, the Bar Council of India is set up under the Advocates Act of 1961. Neither the Advocates Act, nor any other ruling for that matter, empowers the Bar Council of India to make the sort of comments it has made in the present case, especially when the highest constitutional court of the country is hearing that matter. When one becomes familiar with this background, the argument of the Bar Council that it is the mouthpiece of the common men becomes clearly an overreach of power.
Further, the queer collectives, through the statement, also pledged solidarity with, and I quote, queer communities whose fight for liberation and emancipation extend far beyond this current petition, unquote, including the fight for horizontal reservation for transgender persons, the implementation of the Nalsa judgment, and all other struggles of transgender persons. That's all from us today. Like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Mask up and stay safe.